abroad, I guess.
Exactly. So now the UAE will soon permit non-vaccinated UAE residents to travel abroad. So this is such a sigh of relief for those who have not been vaccinated. UAE residents, citizens, my bad. Now, during a press briefing last night, the National Crisis of Emergency Management and Authority, NCEMA, announced that unvaccinated Emiratis will be allowed to travel abroad by presenting a negative result of a PCR test taken 48 hours prior to departure.
So you still need to get that negative PCR test. So unvaccinated Emirati passengers must also complete a travel application form on the Al Hosn app. However, it's worth noting that unvaccinated travellers under the age of 16 will not be required to present a negative PCR test on arrival.
And this previously, the exemption applied to children under 12, but of course now that's changed to children under the age of 16. So
we're seeing broadening of these rules. I mean, you know, originally it was required to, have that vaccine, and there was a short period where they couldn't travel at all.
Yeah.
So that was scary. So it is amazing news. And I think now, as we bring a limited number of COVID updates, it's just a relief for all of us in general to just kind of be back into the full flow of normality. However, as the letter here, the word from the top is if you can get vaccinated, do it. We are so fortunate to have kind of multiple vaccines available, super easy to get it done. So if you're still waiting, go and get it done.
Exactly, and it's free. But if you don't get vaccinated, you just have to keep paying for those PCR tests, which you just don't want to. You don't care for it anymore.
They're not comfortable. I had two recently, and every single time I'm just like...
Oh, it doesn't get better.
That's so funny. What's your COVID vaccine face? What's your COVID test face?
No, I'm pretty chill.
You just did it.
No, I was just like empathizing.
Oh, it's not when it's done, and I try and stay super clear, but as soon as it comes out, you're like...
Yeah.
Because it's like, and especially if you're doing an antigen at home, because I want to make sure I'm checking properly, because I'm really nervous that obviously that's a non-medical professional. How do I know it's gone too far? Right? So you're really going up there.
Yeah. So do you have the home tests?
Yeah, of course.
They're not very reliable though.
But if you're not sure, say if you're a close contact.
Yeah.
So, or if you're a contact of, like, let's say, for example, someone who you saw recently, and you're like, I just want to be sure before I go to this house, then you still get it. I think they're all right. Get the proper ones, but also the antigen, they're tests that you can get in Boots. They're so handy just to have in the house.
Really?
They're everywhere now. They're on InstaShop. They're Spinnies now have them.
How much are they? Are they expensive?
It was like 160 for 4.
Oh, not bad. Because it will come in use. It's not.
They're super handy. If you're going to a gathering, right?
Yeah.
Even if you haven't come into a close contact, if you're going to a gathering, that's when you should be using it, because you just want to be sure